Today, I will share with you how to edit together video clips from the Insta360 One R using the Insta360 One R app. This is a long video, so use the timestamps below to jump to the bits which are relevant to you. So grab a cup of tea or coffee and let's get started. Once you have some video clips ready to edit, the first thing you need to do is connect the camera to the app. To do this, make sure your One R is turned on. Connect to the One R Wi-Fi on your phone. And in the album tab, you can now see a green bar next to the camera icon. This means the camera and app is now connected. So what is the local tab? The local tab and this button will show you all the photos and videos saved on your phone. This button will show you only the photos saved on your phone. This button will show you only the videos saved on your phone. And this button will show you all your favorite photos and videos saved on your phone. So how do you favorite a photo or video? Just tap on a video you wish to favorite. Tap the video to pause it. Tap the start icon to favorite it. Tap the back button and you'll now see a start icon on your favorite photos and videos. Another way to favorite your photos or videos is to tap the multi-select button. Now choose the clips you wish to favorite and tap the start icon. Now when you tap the favorites button, all your favorite photos and videos will appear here. To unfavorite a photo or video, tap on it, pause the video, tap the start icon, go back, and now the photo or video will not be in your favorites anymore. Or you can tap the multi-select button, choose the photos and videos you wish to unfavorite, and tap the start icon. The favorites feature is really helpful when you are trying to shortlist the best video clips to add into your story. Favorite the video clips which you want to add into your edit and unfavorite them when you are finished editing your story. What is the camera tab? The camera tab and this icon will show you all the photos and videos saved on the camera. This button will show you only the photos saved on camera. This button will show you only the videos saved on your camera. And this button will show you only your favorite photos and videos saved on your camera. Whilst the camera is connected to the app, you can preview the photos and videos just by tapping on it. And you can even start editing your video clips without transferring the video files from your camera to the app. As long as they are connected, you can edit. But for the sake of this tutorial, I will transfer the video files from the camera to the app so I can turn off the camera and put it aside. Just before I transfer the video files over, the All button will show you all the photos and videos saved on your phone and camera. So this button will show you a combination of everything in local and camera. So how do you transfer video files from the camera to the app? First, tap camera, tap video to see your video clips, tap the multi-select button, choose the video clips you wish to transfer, and tap the download button to start downloading. And here you can see the progress of the transfer. Once the video clips has finished transferring, tap the local tab and you'll now see the videos saved to your phone. To delete a video, tap the multi-select icon, tap the video you wish to delete, tap the trash icon, tap delete, and now it is deleted. I don't need the camera anymore. All my footage has been transferred, so I will turn the camera off and put it aside. If you want to edit a single video clip, then tap the local button and then the video tab, and this will show you all your video clips. Tap the video clip you wish to edit. Tap the screen to pause the video clip and tap the screen to play it. Now let's go through the user interface. Swipe the video left, right, up, and down to look around your 360 video. This is the back button which will take you back to the album tab, and it will also save the edits you make in this video clip. Always press the back button every 5 minutes so you do not lose your work. This is the edit button, and when you tap it, you'll get 4 options on the bottom. The first one is speed. You can choose to slow down your video to a quarter or half the speed, or you can choose to speed up your video by 2, 4, 6, 8, or even 16 times. To go back, tap this arrow. The next button is filters, and filters will change the color of your video clip. So go through each one to see how it changes the color. Pick the one which you prefer, and to change how strong the effect is, you can move this slider left or right. And to save your changes and go back, tap this arrow. The next button is trim, and trim will allow you to cut the beginning and end of your video. Tap the left marker to trim the beginning of your video, and tap the right marker to trim the end of your video. Once you are happy with it, tap the back arrow to save your changes. The final button is music. Now unfortunately, you still cannot add your own music, but I'm pretty sure this will become available in a future software update. To add music, tap the music which you like. Adjust the volume here to make it quieter or louder. Drag this audio timeline left or right to choose where you would like the music to start from. Once you are happy with your music, then tap the back arrow to confirm. And when you are happy with your edit, make sure to tap the tick to save your changes. This is the export button, and you can choose to export a flat reframed video or an immersive 360 video. Here are more options where you can turn flow state stabilization on or off. Flow state keeps the camera incredibly steady, so I recommend you leave it on at all times. Direction lock is hard to explain in words, but it will basically stop the video clip from rotating by itself. The view is fixed on a single point. If you are using these lens guards, then you'll need to turn on stitch for lens guards, otherwise you will not get good stitching results. If you see purple fringing in your video, then you need to turn on chromatic calibration to get rid of it. You can reset your edit here if you want to start again and get rid of the pivot point, speed, color grading and music. Details will tell you the duration of the video, the date and time the video was recorded, the file name of the video resolution, the frame rate, the video size, and the camera it was recorded with. Snapshot will let you save an immersive 360 photo or reframed 360 photo from your video clip. So let's say I wanted to save this photo behind, then I would tap Snapshot, save the current image, and now this photo is saved to my phone album. On the bottom, you have the favorites button, which we already talked about. The flag button will add markers on your video. So if you want to mark the good parts of your video, then use the markers to quickly find where the best parts of your video is. This is the aspect ratio button, and you can choose 16:9, 1:1, 9:16, depending on whether you're making a video for Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or TikTok. And finally, you have the delete button to remove the video from your phone. When I edit FreeCapture videos on my phone, I always do it in this order: trim, add pivot points, and then finally add speed. In this example, I will edit a droney video. So I will tap this video clip. I will tap to pause the video. Now to trim the video clip, go to Edit, Trim, and I will trim the video until I begin to bring the selfie stick up, which is about here. And I'll go to the end of the video, and I want to end the video just before I stop to bring the selfie stick down, which is about here, and tap the tick to confirm. The next step is to add pivot points, and a pivot point basically tells the software, this is what I want the video to look like at this point in time. First, you need to frame how you want the video to look like at the beginning. When you are happy with the reframe, then tap the plus button to add a pivot point. And now you can see the pivot point has been added. You will notice some extra options on the screen. And for the first time ever, you can now control the roll of your video clip by moving this slider left or right. And this is what you would use to create the barrel roll effect. To reset the roll, just tap this undo button. Here we have the different field of views, which will change the zoom and fisheye distortion. Right now it's set to ultra wide, and you can see that the bridge is curved, which is resulting in a lot of fisheye distortion, and it's zoomed out. If I change the field of view to wide, you'll see that it's zoomed in and it has less fisheye distortion. The bridge is not as curved anymore. When I select the linear field of view, it's zoomed in even more, and now you will see the bridge is dead straight. There is absolutely no fisheye distortion. And when I select narrow, you'll see it's zoomed in the furthest, and there is also no fisheye distortion whatsoever. If I select tiny planet view, then you'll get the most amount of fisheye distortion. If you want to save a tiny planet photo from your video clip, just swipe up to turn it into a tiny planet. Go to Options, Snapshot, save the current image, and now the tiny planet photo has been saved to your phone album. For this droney, I am going to use a linear field of view, and I'm going to scroll forward in the timeline until the camera is directly above my head, and I'm going to add a pivot point here, and finally I'm going to add a pivot point at the end of the video to look back at me upside down. Tap to play and you can now see the result. I changed my mind now, and I want to change the field of view from linear to wide for each pivot point. To do this, tap the pivot point you want to change, and now you can make changes to the pivot point. So I'll change it to wide, and now I'll tap this pivot point, change it to wide, tap the final pivot point, change it to wide, play it back, and now it looks much better. To delete a pivot point, tap the pivot point to select it. When you can see the black cross on the pivot point, just tap it again to delete it. The final step is to add speed to this droney. To do this, tap Edit and then Speed. Go to the part of the video where you want to add the speed. In this case, the beginning. I will choose 4 times speed and drag it up to where I want the speed to end. Tap the tick to confirm, and then I'll go to the end of my video to add another speed here. I'll add another 4 times speed and add it to the end of my video and tap the tick to confirm. The reason I add speed to the beginning and end of a droney is so it can seamlessly loop into the next droney. To make a tiny planet video, the first thing you need to do is trim your video so you only have the part of the video which you want in the final edit. So if you want to make a 15-second video for Instagram stories, then trim the video down to 15 seconds or less. Tap the tick to confirm. Next, add a pivot point. Tap the camera icon. Tap the tiny planet icon. Find your subject using the phone's gyroscope. Hold down the record button and turn around to keep yourself at the top of the tiny planet. And when you're done, tap the tick to confirm, and you now have a rolling tiny planet video. Smart Track is a cool feature where the software will automatically follow you without having to add pivot points. To use Smart Track, go to the part of the video you want to start tracking, in this case the beginning of my video. Hold down your finger on the subject, in this case that's me, so I will hold down on my face, and now the software will start tracking me automatically. You can stop tracking at any time by tapping the Stop Tracking button. Once it's done, go back to the beginning of your video, tap to play, and now the video is following you. To remove the smart tracking, tap on the yellow highlighted part and then tap the trash icon above it, and it's now been removed. Now you know everything there is on how to edit a single video clip. Now let's jump into how to edit multiple video clips. Go to Stories, tap Create a Story, then go to Local, and then Videos. This is where you can add multiple video clips into your story. Each big square is a single video clip. Tap the video clip you wish to add into your story, and there will be up to 5 options for each video clip. There's the forward view, out direction, in direction, selfie view, and FreeCapture. The first 4 views are the software figuring out what you might want to show in your video. FreeCapture is the same as when we were editing our single video clips. It gives you the control on what you want to show, where you want to trim your video, where you want to add pivot points, and where you want to add speed. It doesn't matter what you choose because you can always change it later. So select any view and then tap the downward arrow. That video clip is now selected. I will now select a few more video clips which I want to add into my story. Once you are happy with your selection, then tap the tick to confirm, and now a timeline will be created with your selected video clips. Let's go through the user interface. This is a preview of your entire story, and I can skip anywhere in the story to see what my video looks like so far. I can see all the video clips in my story by swiping this left or right. Here there are more options, and there's currently only one option to delete the entire story. This is the export button, which we'll come to later. Over here you can add music, which is similar to what we talked about before. And over here you can change the aspect ratio, which is also similar to what we talked about before. And here you can make the preview bigger and smaller. If you want to move video clips around, then hold down the video clip you wish to move, drag it to where you want to move it to, and then let go. If you tap the box in between the video clips and then tap Add Media, you can either add a video, a photo, or a text transition. I will tap Video Photo to add another video clip. Tap the video clip you wish to add, select a view, tap the downward arrow, tap the tick to confirm, and now the video clip has been added into your story. Next, I will add a title for my video. To do this, I'll tap the box in between the videos, tap Add Media, and add Text Transition. I will type Welcome to my video and tap Confirm. You can change the text to be bold and in the center. You can change the text color. You can change the text duration to be longer or shorter. You can change the background to be a different color. And when you're happy with your title, tap the back button, and now the title has been added to your video. Now I can place the title at the start of my video. Remember to tap the down arrow, and then when you hold down the title, you can then move it to the start of your video instead. To add a video transition between the text and the video, tap the empty box, choose a video transition of your choice. I will choose Fade Out. You can change the duration of the transition, so I'll make it 1 second long. And now if we watch the video back from the beginning, you'll now see the video transition from the text to the video. Earlier in the video, I showed you how to edit a single video clip in the album tab. You can also do the same kind of edits in the Story tab, but it has a slightly different layout. To do this, tap the video clip you wish to edit. You have the same options as before to trim the video and to add speed to your video. Here you can tap the text icon to add text directly onto your video. So I will type Peel Castle as an example and tap confirm. And now you can see the text is directly on the video, and you can choose which color you like and tap the tick to confirm. To adjust the volume of your video clip, tap volume, and now you can either mute your video by going all the way left or make it loud by going all the way right, and tap the tick to confirm. On the bottom of the video clips, there are also more options, which are POV, tune, and cut. In POV, tap FreeCapture, and you will notice that this is the exact same edit that we did earlier in the video. So if you want to, you can make all the edits to your video clips in the album tab. Then when you create a story, you can add your video clips, go to the point of view tab, select FreeCapture, and it will bring in all the edits that you've done before in the album tab. Or you can make a story from scratch, add all your video clips, go to the point of view tab, select FreeCapture, and then add all your edits from scratch without having to go to the album tab first. Confusing, I know. To show you the difference between FreeCapture editing in the album tab and story tab, I will now turn this video clip into a droney using the story editor, using the steps we talked about before: trim, add pivot points, and then add speed. The first thing you need to do is tap the video clip, go to POV, and change it to FreeCapture. Now go back, confirm the changes, then go to tweak, trim, and now I can trim the start of the video when I start to bring the selfie stick up, which is about here. Now tap the right marker to end the video just before I bring the selfie stick all the way down, about here, and tap the tick to confirm. The next step is to add pivot points. So go to POV, FreeCapture, go to the beginning of the video, reframe the view, add a pivot point. I will choose wide. I will now go to the middle of the video when the camera is above my head. I will add a pivot point here. And now I'll go to the end of the video and add a pivot point over here when I am upside down, and tap the tick to confirm. Next, I will add speed to this video clip. So I will go to tweak, speed, and at the beginning of the video, I will add 4 times speed till about here, and tap the tick to confirm. And at the end of the video, I will add 4 times speed here until the end of the video, tap the tick to confirm. And now I'm going to repeat this process for this clip. So I'll go to point of view, FreeCapture, go back, go to tweak, trim, trim the video until I start to bring the selfie stick up, about here, go to the end of the video, trim the video just before the selfie stick reaches the end, about here, tap the tick to confirm. Now I will add pivot points by going to point of view, FreeCapture. I'll go to the beginning of the video, reframe the view, add a pivot point, select the wide field of view, go to the middle of the video when the camera is above my head, add a pivot point here. Then at the end of the video, I'll add another pivot point when I'm upside down over here. Tap the tick to confirm. Then I'll add speed by going to tweak, add speed, add 4 times speed. At the beginning of the video, tap the tick to confirm. Then at the end of the video, I'll add 4 times speed here. Till the end of the video, tap the tick to confirm. Now let's play it all back from the beginning, and this is the result. Now you can make a droney loop video all from the 1R app without having to use expensive video editing software, which is pretty impressive. To color grade your video, tap on the video clip you wish to color grade, go to Tune, tap Filter, and it's exactly the same as we talked about before. And in the Cut tab, you have various different options. You can choose Copy to make copies of the same video. You can split this video into 2 parts. So now I can choose where I want to split the video and tap the tick to confirm. I can choose a video clip to delete. I can choose where I want this video to start, so I can move it left or right and tap the tick to confirm. Or I can replace this video with another clip from my album. To make a time shift or hyperlapse video with the barrel roll effect, we will use the same steps as before. Trim the video, add pivot points, and then add speed. Choose the video clip you wish to edit. The first step is to trim the video, so go to Edit, Trim, and I'll trim the start of my video and the end of my video and tap the tick to confirm. Next, I will add pivot points, and at the beginning of my video, I want to look in this direction and add a pivot point. 1 minute later, I want to look directly behind over here and add a pivot point. Now to add the barrel roll effect, you must have 1 pivot point, which is at 0 degrees roll. Now I will scroll 1 minute later in my video, add another pivot point and change the roll to either -360 or 360 degrees. And another minute later, I will change the view to look back at the front and add a pivot point here. Now the final step is to add speed. So go to Edit, Speed. Now I'll add 16 times speed to the entire video. And tap the tick to confirm. Now if I tap to play it back, you can see the time shift reframe, the barrel roll effect, and another reframe. Once you have finished editing your video, tap Export in the top right hand corner and your video will begin exporting. You can change the settings of your export by tapping Quick Export and tapping the cogwheel next to Custom. And now you can choose your preferred resolution, bitrate and frame rate, and tap Save to confirm. Make sure it says Custom here so the video exports with the custom settings. If you want to use Insta360's Color Plus feature for more vibrant colors, then just tap it to turn it on or tap it again to turn it off, and now all you need to do is wait for your video to export. That's it! You now know how to edit videos using the Insta360 1R app. And if you don't have the 1R already, I honestly think it's the app which makes this camera stand out from the crowd. The fact that I can edit these videos without the need of expensive video editing software is truly incredible. So if you are a beginner in 360 and you're looking to buy your first camera, I do recommend the 1R as long as you have a high-end smartphone. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, then please do like and subscribe. It will help the channel grow, which means I can make more useful video tutorials for you. I would love to see your 1R edits, so don't forget to tag me, and I'll see you in the next one.